Riley! Riley, wait, I think we...
No, sta cosa mi fa incazzare, ma farlo meglio sto evento. Ok, devo perdere, però fai in modo che non si noti così tanto. Mi si era buggato il comando, non potevo più saltare.
Jacob?
This sucks, right? It sucks. You hate it, I hate it. Nobody wants to see their friends possessed. Nobody wants to feel trapped. I'm sorry, tonight's progressed to the point where I can speak a little more freely. My name's Alex.
Alex.
Wait, you're not from the submarine? The Kanaloa?
No, but they're around. Some of them, anyway. It hasn't all been us. Just mostly. We were teenagers, like Olivia and her friends. And we were trapped between spaces, between time, by events, not my understanding back then. Now, though, we found Olivia. Or rather, she found us. And she will be our key to coming back. She doesn't want to live here anymore, Riley. You have to understand, it's a fair trade. Our time for hers.
I don't understand. You're gonna trade places with a kid?
With a body, one that called us. Your plan with the transmitters is a good one. It is. It might just stop us, if that's what you want. Do you know what you want, Riley? Do you? Because I've traveled 1,000,000 miles and 1,000,000 more years just to watch you eat breakfast.
All right, that was real, right? I was just...
They're teenagers. God.
All this time, I thought it was the submarine. I thought that everything was just them.
Guarda,
That
eravamo
they
in
were the
due.
beings Olivia was talking to. But it's kids. Just kids. It's kids that go to Kamina High. That probably did lawn work for their parents. I don't know. It just changes things. If they're really stuck. And we're fighting them off. It's hard to believe.
Jacob, this doesn't change anything. Whether or not they were in study hall or worried about boys or grounded when they died, they're still the same beings that have been messing with us all night.
Infatti.
And we'll destroy things, destroy other lives if we don't act.
Yeah, I know. It's just a lot.
Comunque mi sa che potevo bloccare tutto.
Ok.
Solo che, vabbè.
Garland, right? That's the last location? We should head out, because Olivia teleported away, and God knows where she's going. I mean, she was a problem before, but now this is really a problem. She's obviously getting better at making portals.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't reach before she...
Don't worry about it, seriously. I couldn't get to her either, so this was just never gonna end this way.
Sì, vabbè. Era un minigioco truccato. Quindi ho a che fare con delle entità che hanno visto per X mila anni e passa, però che in realtà ragionano come degli adolescenti. A chi possiamo raccontare sta cosa?
Hey, Evelyn? Are you there? Come in. Over.
Riley! Hey, what's up? Anything to report?
Things are pretty crazy here, Evelyn. There's a teenager, Olivia, that's been doing everything. I mean, she hasn't been doing everything, but she started the boulder rolling down the mountain. I think we're getting to the end, though, but just hang tight. Over.
All right, sounds good, Riley. Olivia? Ugh. I've never met an Olivia I liked. You know, I wish I could have offered more, just support in some way during all of this. It's been a night. Thanks for the update, Riley, and as always, call me when you plant it. Thanks.
Could we... Sorry, but could we just take a breather for a second here? Okay, not opportune, I know, but I gotta take a second.
Vai.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Our brains will thank us someday.
Brains, lungs, knees, the works. So, parentage is just moon gazing and yoga mats.
Più o meno. Sembrano innocui, solo che i loro figli
That's
hanno
good to know, I
aperto
guess. They actually remind me of another group.
un
like
varco
that. The
spazio-temporale.
Migration? I remember when they were pitching tents in the 90s. But the actual act, the natural act, migration, pretty interesting. How baby birds do it instinctively. So sometimes programming, like bird programming, has a glitch. And birds will actually fly north, instead of south. And the ones that do, they hook up. And suddenly, we have a whole new generation of birds going the wrong way. I wonder about the other birds, the ones flying the natural way, when they see birds going in the opposite direction. And I just wonder how many of them change their mind, turn around. I wonder how many of them find a different way.
Cosa?
This reminds me of
I'm
that story.
pregnant.
Cosa? Che è sta cosa?
Beg pardon?
I found out before I took the job. I'm 2 months.
Then I do have a 2020 hearing, yeah.
What the fuck?
Congratulations? I'm sorry, is this a balloons and yay type of thing, or let me know there.
Sure, yeah, balloons. Balloons.
Quindi quello
Thanks.
effettivamente suo figlio può
Thank
essere.
you.
Okay.
Avrà 14 anni quel ragazzino. 12.
Understanding more why you'd want to take this job. Security,
Chi è il padre?
I sense of
Chi
security.
cazzo è il padre?
Maybe you're
Diccelo.
planning to move back. I don't know. Actually, I don't know why I'm talking so much. So, I'm just gonna take one colossal, metaphorical step back and let you drive our, little chat here. Starting now. Step taken.
You can look. Just ask whatever you want.
Poi, chiedili chi è il
It's
padre.
fine.
If you don't already know, which one would you prefer? A boy or a girl? I have no idea when you can,
So che è un
identify.
maschio.
I know it's a boy.
And, any names?
Rex, come cazzo l'aveva
And if I'm
chiamato?
prying, please say so.
I was actually thinking Rex.
A little boy named
Dai, puoi fare
Rex.
1+1
That sounds
personaggio
great.
PC, dai.
It will look awesome on a Little League sheet. Why that one? I mean, don't get me wrong, cool name.
Per i
Super cool.
dinosauri, dai.
Dinosaurs. It's probably the closest I'll ever get to having one.
So, bird's eye, how do you, feel overall about it?
I feel like I'll be apologizing to this kid my entire life. I know what they're inheriting. Being mine, they're gonna have an uphill climb.
Don't we all? Maybe this is weird, but, thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. Is that weird?
Look, I don't want to be treated differently, not even a little.
Not even at all. Promise. Boy, night of surprises. But it's nice to have one that's different, in the good way. Come on, one last transmitter. I think I know a good spot.
No, ce ne mancano 2. Ce ne manca solo uno. Ehi, dove esplorare? Ma ho già esplorato tutta la mappa? Eh sì. Mi sa che ci stiamo avvicinando al finale. Beh, sicuramente o lo piazziamo, c'è qualcosa che non va. Patapim, patapam. E poi capitolo finale. Ok, credo altre 3-4 ore di gioco. Forse 5 abbondanti riusciamo a farle. Beh, io direi che col finale del fatto che lei è incinta, che avrà un figlio di nome Rex, e che quello ragazzino che vediamo nel futuro, vabbè, si chiama Rex, è palesemente la madre che sta accanto, è palesemente la protagonista. Possiamo anche chiudere questo episodio. No, perché non ha salvato il gioco, devo cambiare area, dopodiché salverà e io potrò spegnere. Quindi andiamo alla prossima area. Dove stai andando? Seguiamolo.
How did my night go from wondering just how many different lights can pop up on my dash to being scared of the power of a radio? That's like not a thing to be scared of.
Uh-huh.
Murders. Bad test results.
So, what is something to be scared of? What's your biggest fear?
Distracting me from fear by asking about fear is, yeah, a choice, but sure. You ever heard of an ant float? It's not a dessert. Well, look that up sometime, and enjoy having a new recurring nightmare. I'm scared of a radio. This is where my life is led. Add that to the list of things I'll never look at the same. And I don't mean radios. I mean, well, beer? Yeah, I think it'll feel a little different after tonight, if that makes sense. Let's get the transmitter placed. I can only eat so much panic.
Si va a salvare?